Welcome back to the White Monster Podcast. Austin has actually graced us with his presence today, which is becoming more and more of a rarity. Shout out Karis for dropping in on the last one. Also, Artemis Volume 3 coming up soon. Get on board, sponsor it, register, support women's grappling in Australia. All right, I promised her I'd get that one out of the way. Today, 3 very special guests. Jackson, Conner, James, the future of all combat sports. You know, we got Jackson, who's going to be a UFC champion. 2 boys here, definitely going to win ADCC one day. So,
yeah, we're pretty stoked. First of all, I don't really want to cut this off, but fuck you. The only reason I wasn't at this guy's just doing me dirty on these podcasts. He's like, oh, the guy doesn't show up, blah, blah, blah. I have a job. Get called into work, and he absolutely rinses me for not showing up.
The dude works 3 hours a day normally, and then all of a sudden has to work
3 hours, yeah. 3 hours a day.
And then,
which those 3 hours paid for our studio sessions before this happened. So, you know, we can hate on the job all we want.
Mark Moody paid for half of them too.
Paid for, yeah, okay, so 2 guys with jobs paid for them, and then you just get to show the fuck up. So there you go. You're the talent. But anyways, like he said, we are here.
You want to bring this up? The one day you actually go to work, you use an excuse to not come to my birthday dinner too.
Wow.
I did. I'm sorry. And I felt bad, dude. I felt bad. I do feel bad, but, you know, I had to go to work. It is what it is.
You mind if I kind of smell that monster?
Yeah.
I don't want to drink it. I just want to
Jackson used to, how old are you now, 18?
Yeah, 18.
Yeah.
Wow.
You got to hold it
smells
up.
good.
It's got to be like this far away
good.
from your face. Color. It's got to be this far away from your face when you talk.
Thank you.
Just
A little
close.
closer.
There you go. You used to fucking crush a bunch of energy drinks.
For like 3-4 years, but, you know, 2 years clean in March. 2 years clean in March.
So you gotta,
clean.
I'm almost recovered. Almost fully recovered.
What about you boys? You drink?
No,
Energy drinks?
no.
You drink?
Apple juice.
Apple juice.
apple juice.
That's for the best.
You guys do 1 a day or 2?
Depends on the day.
It could be 3. Dude.
Comte is, you know, pushing 2?
This is 2. This is
This
my
is the second one.
for the day.
This is the 3rd.
I guess
Third.
I'm going to say technically my 3rd because I had the big one for breakfast.
Yeah. I had a flat white this morning as a coffee. And then had one before training, and then I'm here. So, dude, I'm fucking 30 years old. I'm tired. You know?
Yeah, we have to deal with you guys in the gym all the time.
Which is becoming more and more of a problem. You out of nowhere are like a little man. What the fuck happened there? We used to like fuck with you all the time, and now you're like, oh, I made it to day 2, won youth nationals, and now you're like,
I guess it's just puberty. What, talk louder?
no, you gotta like, bring it closer.
I guess it's just puberty. I mean, I got bigger, so I already said 2 years I'm coming after him. It's already been 1 year.
He got big enough to steal all the clothes out of Varela's wardrobe, dude.
Bro.
2 years, I think I'm going to catch you.
He's been saying that 4 years now.
Yeah.
So.
I've only been at BT for a year.
Yeah, come on, man.
I don't know if you're ever gonna get that big. Your dad is what, 5'11"?
5'11".
Like what, 185 pounds?
Nah, 170. So-
and you're gonna get 6'2", 230. Just the grace of God. Oh my God.
I'll say in Jesus. I'll say in Jesus, brother.
How old are you right now?
16.
16. Okay, 16, 15, 18. You just won an adult division.
Yeah, adult advanced. It was awesome.
It was awesome.
Dude, I was like, that was one of my best runs because I did the 2 teens divisions before that, and then I just jumped into that to go have fun, see how I would do, and I ended up winning it, so.
There was some really good guys in there too. There were guys that had won worlds
there's
and
really
like
good guys.
pans and stuff.
Yeah, one of the guys was a pan champion, I think at purple belt, something like that, and then I submitted him in like a minute or 2, and then it was actually funny because then I fought another teen in the finals that I fought before in the other bracket, so both made it to the finals, and then we scrapped it out, and I got the submission, so.
That's sick. You submitted everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
7
right, too.
matches, 7 submissions, yeah.
That's a good day.
Yeah, it's a great day, yeah.
And that was the ADCC Open in Charlotte?
Charlotte, yeah, Charlotte.
Did you go for
Yeah, 65 and 60, I did, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to fucking God for not making me a 66. I would never want to run into a fucking unlimited gas tank, fucking dyed-haired kid. Imagine having your wife there to watch you. She's like, what's this kid doing? You're like, I'm going to fight him. I'm probably going to lose. Like, dude, that's a tough day, bro. You're like, hi, honey, getting rear naked choked by fucking C Money.
Oscar should start at 25, I think. Yeah.
Bro. Yeah.
That should be a bracket change.
Yeah, I'm happy I'm at least heavy enough. It has to be a pretty big team.
You do 88 usually, right?
Yeah. Just don't.
77 one day?
Nah.
And no cutting, no
He's
cutting?
done 77 before. Is it
Yeah.
nightmare?
It's hard cut? Hard enough?
I don't know if we're going to keep it at 88. Yeah, so we'll do that. Are you gonna do? I was kind of upset. I mean, obviously you have an MMA career to watch out for, and that's your main goal. But I was so excited to watch you at trials this year. You're phenomenal in the gym right now, dude. You're giving everyone problems. Like, your style's so good for ADCC.
Yeah.
I was like, this kid's gonna fucking murder at trials. And you're like, I got a fight coming up. And I was like, ah.
Yeah.
But selfishly, I was like, man, I want to see him at trials.
I want to do West Coast. It just depends if I can fight before. If I can fight before, then I'll try to do it. But if it's within a week or two, I'll probably just do the fight. Just because MMA is more important for me right now. But I definitely want to be able to do trials. Trials is the goal, then eventually going to do like UFC BJJ.
Yeah.
What number pro fight is this?
Third.
Yeah. And two fights, 2 wins, obviously.
Yeah.
2 finishes, right?
Just 1 finish. My first fight was went on 3 rounds.
Oh, yeah.
That poor guy.
That poor
Tough.
man.
Good fight. It was a good fight.
I was hoping he would just not get up.
Me too, man. I want to be done with that fight, you know?
It's hard to watch, dude. Those right hands are like, you got fucking lunch pails as fucking hands, dude.
I'm blessed.
Yeah.
It's fucking
145 and he has the biggest set of mitts in the gym.
Bro.
It's insane.
He walks up to us and he's like joking shadowboxing, and I'm trying to pretend it doesn't hurt. I'm like, oh yeah, fuck. Like, it actually fucking hurts, dude.
They were doing something in the gym yesterday where they were like doing this kids versus adults thing, and they had me and Jackson face off, and then the camera comes up to me afterwards and it's like, talk some shit about Jackson. I was like, no, he's going to beat the fuck out of me.
Dude, that was, my dad came down and we all went to that Thanksgiving thing.
Yeah.
And I like grabbed my dad. I was like, there's one kid in this room that if everyone got in a fist fight, it was like, if everyone got in a fight, who do you think would win? He's like, Nick Rod, right? I was like, no. And I was like, see that kid on the couch playing with the dog and his little sisters? And he's like, yeah. I was like, he would fucking murk everyone. It's funny as hell.
The most impressive thing I've ever seen is how highly Marab spoke about you in that interview.
Yeah, that was really cool. Marab's a man.
It's pretty exceptional to be acknowledged by literally the best at that weight class ever, in my opinion, as like one of the best people he's ever sparred with, you know? And you've sparred with so many good guys now. Like, who are some of your favorite sparring partners?
Over the years, getting sparred like between like Muay Thai and MMA, it's definitely very different. MMA, definitely Marab. Andre Feely's a really, really good one. And the other guy's probably Song Yadong. I haven't trained with Song in a couple of years, but he would come to Ambush, and I knew he was coming before when it was B team. He would come to B team here and there. Those are probably 3 of the better guys. And I would spar a lot of Muay Thai guys that probably no one's gonna know, but really good guys that have over 300 fights, and they're just killers. You know, it's definitely different training Muay Thai than MMA with high level guys, because Muay Thai guys it's more playful, where MMA guys you could spar a random guy and they're trying to take your head off, and it's just a different kind of like different way of training. You know, Muay Thai is a little bit more playful. Even if you train with really good guys who could, you know, kill you with one shot, they're not trying to do that. Whereas MMA, that, you know, they're trying to break you. And when I spar Marab, like, yeah, we're not going 100%, but it's like we're going hard. You know, doing 3 rounds with him is like just as tiring as doing like a tough session at the gym. You know, doing like, you know, a bunch of hard rounds back to back in jiu-jitsu. I'd rather do hard jiu-jitsu rounds than do 3 hard 5s with Marab.
Yeah. For sure, dude.
I could do 10 jiu-jitsu rounds pretty hard and be fine, but 3 hard 5s is like, it's a different type of cardio.
Yeah, for sure. I remember there was a story that was like, I think a year or 2 ago, and I guess you would have been like 16 at the time, but a guy came into Ambush and was trying a class, and you guys were like sparring, and he tried teeing off on you.
Yeah.
So you hit him back once, and he was like, oh, you want to fight like a man? I'm going to treat you like a man. And he swung on you, and you kicked him into a wall, and you're like, who's the man, man? And this guy was 30 years old, dude.
We're cool now because he started coming back to the gym and everything's good, but at the time he was just like, he like blasted me with a hard nut shot, and then like it was an accident, but it actually happened like twice. I was like, bro, what's going on? And that was, I feel like I've changed a lot over the years of like, you know, I spar people, I try to really take their head off, but now that I can actually take people's heads off because I've gotten a lot bigger, I don't have to do it all the time now. But back then, like, I feel like I had to try to swing as hard as I can to defend myself. That time I would like get people in clinch, kind of run them towards the wall, push off and try to strike. And then that one I kind of like stumbled and we put like a hole in the wall. Then he got back, he tried to push me, and then like someone that came in like broke it up. But it was a pretty good story. I'm happy about that one.
That's so good.
It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, it's definitely cool to see like the progression of like you 3 and like just watching you guys kind of do this, and it's just gonna continue to fucking like your run at trials, you winning like the adult division. You doing what you're doing, like having Feely, and I saw that quote from Feely being like, man, there's this kid from Texas named Jackson, like he's going to be the next big thing, and like all these guys are speaking so highly of you, and not even like, I think a really cool thing is they're not just speaking highly of like how good you are, which is obviously impressive, but I think a lot of the times, which all this goes for all 3 of you, a lot of talented people, like when I came up in hockey, sometimes the most talented guys were absolute train wrecks outside of like the rink or the room. Like they were like, we're going to party, we're going to do this. And they would ruin their careers. Like they were so talented, but they had no work ethic. They just wanted to hang out. And like, it was almost like they believed in themselves too much that they didn't think they had to do anything outside the room. But all you guys, the way you guys carry yourselves, you guys are just like grinding. Like you guys don't miss practice. You're the first ones there. You're the last ones to leave. Like, and hearing all these guys talk about like your mindset and like how smart you are with training, like it's definitely cool to see at such like a young age. You guys like have, like you guys carry yourself. You guys are some of the most fucking mature guys in the room, which is hilarious.
Not only do these guys work probably harder than everyone, they're actually like all great kids. I say kids, like young men, you know, it's like, you're all extremely respectful, carry yourself very well, and you all do yourself and your families like justice and like how well mannered you guys are, you know, because you're all exceptional athletes in what you do. Yeah. And it's very easy, and I've seen it among people in this sport and other sports. They get to this level and it gets to their head. It's super easy to do as a young man, you know, and you guys all are very level-headed, and it's great to see.
Yeah. What do you guys have to work on that? Like, is it just your parents just being like?
I try to stay as dedicated as possible. Like, yeah, as you said, like people, you know, could go out of their way and go party and all that stuff. I try not to do that. Like, if it happens, it happens. But I'm not gonna go out of my way just to go to that. You know, like I just stay focused on what your goal is and just keep working to it. That's what I do.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sick.
A lot of us, if we do stuff, it's like us three are hanging out or us three and like another friend. It's like we don't do nothing too crazy. It's like we go walk around the domain or play basketball. It's like we're not out here doing nothing crazy, you know.
That's good.
Just
I just try to stay as humble as I can.
Yeah.
I just want to stay humble. I want to win more. I'm humble.
You know what?
I just want
everything I said applies to Connor Jackson. Actually,
I'm just I'm on a serious note. I'm trying to be humble. I'm trying to win as many matches as I can this year, and I want this year to be my years.
You know what really happened? We went to Vegas. We went to Andy Vrella's gym, and after that, everything changed, bro. This guy's been different ever since.
Yo, we were at Varela's gym. This dude, the mats are wet because everybody sweats there. This dude asked me to roll, and like every time he asks me to roll, he smiles because he knows he's gonna clip me. He launches me with the foot sweep up in the air. Like I don't know how high I flew right in front of everybody.
Varel is actually like the nicest guy ever.
Yeah, he's cool.
We want him on the pod one day.
He'd be sick.
Yeah, Varel is cool. All those guys are cool, man. Like Adam's super funny. Nick,
we can't repeat that story.
No, we can't repeat that story.
Nick
Ortiz is super cool. They're all cool, man.
Yeah.
But
The people.
dude, what keeps you humble is your mom.
Yeah,
Your mom will whoop your ass if you become a dickhead.
100% she would.
Shout out to Mama Ortiz, dude.
Shout out to my mom. Yeah.
All you guys have great parents, you know. They come to the gym a lot, so we see them all the time. We see both your dads and your mum all the time.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of dedication on their end. You know, my parents did the same thing. So shout out to all the parents who put the effort in. You know, they obviously see potential in you guys too, and want you guys to succeed more than anyone.
100%. My mom, she's a night shift nurse, so she'll literally do her shift, and then right after work, which is like 8 a.m, she'll just come and take me to practice, like tired, but she'll do what she has to do. So I appreciate my mom a lot.
Yeah, dude.
It's awesome.
She's the best. She's a really nice lady. All you guys, yeah, like he said, all you guys have good parents, and they're not like. I see so many, like, dude, growing up with hockey parents, there was like so many parents I knew that were kicked out and banned from arenas because they'd be like over the glass screaming. And it was like, man, we're 12, like, calm down. Like it's a pretty big deal, like, we're playing high level, but like, I remember like all those, like, I remember so many wild parents. Like, there'd be fights in the stands and stuff, but your parents are just chilling. Both your dads are hilarious. Your dad says some wild ass shit.
Talking.
He's only
Get him on, dude.
That's next. You gotta get his dad and my dad.
Oh, that'd be
hell yeah.
Hey, you guys might get canceled, though. I'm just saying. I'm giving you a warning right
That's
now.
a Patreon episode.
Yeah. Put it behind the paywall.
Put it behind the paywall. What do you guys like? You guys are talking about doing a wrestling tournament, aren't you?
Me and him wanted.
Yeah, we want to do a freestyle state in May, just because anybody can sign up for it. So I thought it'd be fun. We like to wrestle all the time in the gym. I go to club wrestling. He goes to club sometimes, and I think it'd be sick for us to do it.
Are you gonna do it too?
Next season, I would have done this season, but I didn't realize it started, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep doing jiu-jitsu. But next season, hopefully, I'm finally moved here, and I might go wrestle somewhere, 512 or wherever it is. I want to do a wrestling season just to see how we do, because I know there's not too many jiu-jitsu tournaments around that time, like December to February, whatever it is, and that's the way I could like focus on wrestling, then get back into jiu-jitsu. but I don't want to focus on one thing than the other. I kind of want to stay disciplined on both. So we'll see how it works out. Yep.
Well, the bonus is with wrestling is it's very translatable,
Yeah.
It's not like you're just wrestling and then just striking, It's like at least the grappling's similar. Obviously, there's aspects of both that don't cross over, but there is a massive crossover. I've got a bunch of the kids come across now that are state champions and ADCC Open champions.
Nice.
And I think we've got 2 that are going to ADCC Worlds already.
Oh, wow.
Juniors.
That are coming to someone?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Good.
Looking bright for the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys drive from Dallas, right?
Dallas, yeah. It's like 3.5 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Shout out to your parents, dude.
Shout out.
You were doing San Antonio as well.
Ever since we moved here, my training and my technique, everything had just boosted up.
Yeah, because you won youth trials for your age, which is what, under 17?
15, 17.
15 to 17, all right, which is like mega impressive in its own right. And then immediately the next day, fight your way through to day 2 of adult ADCC trials, which is insane.
It's crazy.
And then you had a scrap with Dorian.
Yeah.
So sick.
Scrap with Dorian. Dude, it was so funny. We walked into the room and he was walking around with his belt on and he just sees me. He goes, I'm humble. So I'm like, I was like, I haven't said good job yet. And he's like, don't worry about me. I'm humble. I was like, congratulations, James. And he's like, nah, I'm humble. And then what ruined it though, dude, his mom comes up and me and Jake are there and Jake pulls up and he just says the same thing to Jake. He goes, I'm humble. And Jake just looks at me. He's like, what the fuck's he talking about? I'm like, I don't know. He just keeps saying he's humble. His mom comes up and goes, oh, you guys are all together? Here, scooch in a little bit. I want to take a photo. So adorable. And I'm like, it's going to ruin James. I look at James, like, Mom, not right now. Me and Jake just give him a hug. He's like, Mom. I'm like, I completely ruined the fucking, yo, I'm humble. All of a sudden he's like, Mom, you're embarrassing me in front of my friends. Took that nice photo.
But from the day of kids trials, literally I couldn't eat the whole day. I couldn't eat because then after
You had to make weight the second time.
Yeah, so I couldn't eat the whole day, and I just had to maintain my weight for the whole day.
Yeah, you're a dog, dude. You fucking killed it. Like, all you guys did really good. I got to corner one of your matches. I think it was the semis or some shit. You guys all did really good. And I hope you can come to West Coast. But again, your plan is to be a world champion in MMA. So if you can, I mean, it's probably because of good things. Also, you gave us a fucking heart attack your last fight.
Yeah, it was a crazy fight for sure.
Bro, it is... I'm like, it's tough enough for me to watch like my friends compete. It sucks, right?
Yeah.
But then watching your friends do MMA, it sucks. Watching someone who you're like, this is like, I met him when he was 16 and now you're 18 fighting grown adults. I know you're a dog and I know that. When I saw you get hit, I was like, no! And Emily was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, Jackson!
It was definitely a crazy moment because what I felt like was really different was even when I got hit, like I didn't feel it. And my first pro fight, like I remember like I didn't warm up as well. There's a lot of things I just didn't warm up as well. And then I remember feeling everything. Like I would hit the guy and it would hurt me because my hands were just hurt. I was like, dude, why is everything hurting so much? You kick me in my shin, I would check it and it would hurt. I'm like, this feels crazy. And then my other fights, like even when I fight Muay Thai, like 20 fights in Muay Thai, never really felt anything, you know? And then my last fight, I got warmed up like really well. I had a hoodie on, sweats on, felt super warmed up for like an hour. And then I remember like not feeling anything. Like the guy's kicking me in my arms, which like usually it like yeah, it's not gonna knock you out, but it still hurts your arms a lot because you're getting, you know, a shin straight to your forearm. Didn't feel anything, didn't feel any of the hits or anything. So going forward for me, it's just like, yo, make sure I get a good warm up every time because if I didn't get warmed up, I don't know what happened because my body was just more used to like I just felt warm, you know. Like a lot of times if I go to training, like if I'm doing the first round against Nicky Rod, it's probably not gonna be my best round, you know. But if I get 2-3 rounds, kind of get warmed up, you know, still not gonna be great, but at least I feel better to move and keep scrapping. So I feel like that's a big difference I learned from my first pro fight to my second pro fight is like you consistently need a good warm up, you know, even if it's just 15 minutes, but just keep your body warm because it also helps with getting hit. Like I remember that first fight, I was just like, dude, why is everything hurting so much? Because it was a 15-minute fight. So I'm hitting with stuff like my elbow was so sore the next day. My nose was like really sore. Everything was just hurting. And then after that, I was like, all right, never again. Like have to make sure I get a good warm up.
What was your record in Muay Thai?
Like 17-0.
It's a good record.
Yeah.
And then the transition between the bigger gloves to the smaller gloves, what was that like?
Definitely different because, you know, a lot of Muay Thai fights, like I feel like at a young age, I always do a one-fight MMA, so I didn't go like super heavy into like, you know, kind of this Muay Thai stance, this Muay Thai footwork. But the strikes, you know, you have to work within the strikes and there's no level changes or takedowns. So, but I think the biggest thing is the footwork and how people move. Like I remember when we switched from trading big gloves to little gloves, like even just how big the gloves are, it's a difference. Like you still need to get a little bit closer with the little gloves versus the big gloves. Like at a different range. And guys just move so much different. Like, you'll get guys that just do MMA, they're going to move way different than guys that started in boxing or started in wrestling or started in Muay Thai, because it's like they're just learning, all the martial arts at once. So they move in all these weird ways, and it's like harder to deal with. For me, it's harder to deal with a guy that's might not be as good, but he's really unorthodox, compared to a really, really good guy, but he's super fundamental and technical, and he kind of does the reaction I'm used to.
That's like training with a white belt. Sometimes you get a big athletic white belt, you're like, this is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because
Just weird shit.
he's just doing the wrong thing. And you're like, fuck, why is it so hard?
Yeah. Did you find like any of your defense was a little bit weird when you switched gloves? Because like the little gloves can fit in, like when you're trying to parry punches and shit like that, all of a sudden like a little glove can kind of fit in where you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like with big gloves, like you can play like this and basically not get hit on this side of your head. Little gloves, you do this, you can still get hit in your ear. Now you're rocked. It's like I can block like this. Now the whole front side of my face is exposed. So it's like a lot. Even like you see a lot of guys have made, they do it. They'll play with their hands a little bit more in front of their face, but it's risky. It's like you get hit with one of those shots, bro. It doesn't feel good. Even if you're doing a light round and if you spar with 4-ounce gloves, it's like you don't want to get hit by those. So I feel like defensively, I mean, people fight this because they're stupid tough, but for me, it's like I don't want to fight in a range or even defend in a way where I can get hit by those shots. Like, I'm not taking any free shots just because.
Yeah. Fucking smart. You showed again, like, it showed a lot of like maturity like in that fight. Like, obviously no one wants to get dropped, and like when you got dropped, it wasn't, sometimes you see prodigies who like get dropped and all of a sudden they're like, what the fuck, I thought this would never happen.
Yeah.
And they get stunned in like a second of like, this doesn't happen, why is it happening? And then they lose confidence. Right when you hit the mat, you entered K-guard, got back up, and like still were controlling the fight.
Yeah.
And to me watching that, like, I don't know what I'm talking about with MMA, but to me watching that, I was like, holy fuck, that was such like to me, if anything, that was like a gold star.
Yeah.
It was like, that's like a huge check mark in a young fighter. Like the fact that you were able just to like take it and like the fastest, like you like forgot about it so quick. You're like, all right, move on to the next thing, get this back, get this back, get this back. Like there was no like resetting.
Yeah.
It was really cool to watch. I was like, fuck me, that's something that probably takes years for some people to fucking like.
Crazy, like fight maturity.
It was wild.
I feel like what helped me with my mindset was, so my first fight, I just felt very confident, like almost too confident, where I was like, all right, I know I hit harder than this guy, I'm faster than this guy, I can beat him anywhere. And it was a good thing to have. But then when the fight went over 2 minutes, I'm like, yo, why isn't the fight over yet? I hit the guy hard. It's like, you kind of, mess it with your mind, because I'm not doing a 6-minute match. I'm doing a 15-minute fight. At least on paper, it's supposed to be a 15-minute fight. So mentally, it's like, for this fight, I was like, whatever happens, this could be the toughest fight of my life. I might get hit more than I've ever been hit before. I might knock the guy with the first punch. But anything that happens, like, I'm prepared for any of it. So going into the fight, I was like, the fight might be 15 minutes. Something might happen I'm not used to. I'm just going to, stay calm throughout, because the biggest kind of thing that I've had trouble with is composure. Like, sometimes I'll be piecing the guy up. I'll get hit hard once, and then it's like, I'm trying to get it back now. So I kind of get off track. It's like, it's a little bit different in grappling. Like, a guy can take you down. It might even hit you with a cool takedown, but like, you can reverse him, or you get back up. You kind of play your game. It's not as like, obviously it sucks to get hit with like a crazy move, but you can kind of get back in the game a little bit easier. You get hit hard, it's like, you're rocked. You feel bad. You feel bad. Like, this guy hit you. You hear the crowd cheering and like messing with your mind a little bit. So it's like, oh, I'm trying to get this back. And that would kind of happen in the gym. Like, I have harder rounds. I'm beating somebody up. They clip me once, and everyone's like, oh, this, you got caught. And then I have to like try to get it back, and then I get off my A game. So before the fight, Damian's just telling me like, I know you're better than this guy. You can beat him anywhere. Just stay composed. Whatever happens, stay composed. And going into the ring or the cage, I was just like, all right, whatever happens, I'm gonna be composed. And he dropped me. I got back up, and I was like, all right, the fight's still going on. I can't really think about that right now. I'm in a fight right now.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Do you guys have any aspirations to do any fights?
I want to start MMA, but the thing is, I don't want to start it too late. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Is there any really age to start MMA?
Me and Austin aren't starting, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I'm not doing
I mean,
it.
like even something I think about is like, that's why I'm taking my time with how I fight, because I'm 18. Like 5 years from now, even if I fought 2 times a year, it's like I'm already gonna have 11 or 12 pro fights by the time I'm 23. Some guys didn't even start by the time they were 23.
It's fucking crazy to think.
Marab and Pierre started way after that. It's like those guys obviously became champions, and you can say they're exceptions, but it's like you're gonna be so good at jiu-jitsu and wrestling that by the time, even if you just want to transition to striking, like, all right, you pour everything into just getting really good at one skill for 1 to 2 years, you're gonna blow up really fast. So I don't think there's really time to start too late. Even if you didn't even start doing MMA till you're 25, it's like you take 2-3 years to really focus on that.
For sure.
You said 25 like it was old, Ian.
Yeah. What about you? Do you think you're gonna grab the weight?
MMA, I'm not really looking for. I mean, I man, I honestly don't know. Like, I think I want to stay with jiu-jitsu just because I'm not trying to get hit in the face and get knocked out. I don't want to get permanent CC, but we'll see. We'll see. Like I'm not. That's not my end goal. I want to say I'd like to get into UFC BJJ. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
ADCC world champion would be awesome too. Like I'm gonna stay with the ADCC open circuit for a little bit. And actually, what he said first about like the MMA thing about like the warm ups, I found that before my matches, I usually get an hour or like 30-minute warm up, and that gets me ready for like all my matches. I noticed like I do a few stretches here and there, and like I wouldn't be ready to go into an ADCC match because like when you go in there, you're going to scrap it. Like people say it's just a match. It's not a match. It's a fight. Like you're going to beat the guy's ass, or you're going to beat your ass, So like I just got to always stay prepared by like doing a 30-minute warm up. That's like a ritual for me kind of, and I got to get a little bit of sweat going, and then I'm ready for my match. That's like a big thing I noticed that I really needed. So yeah.
That's fucking good, dude. Good shit. What about you? You warming up?
Yeah, I warm up.
I saw it, dude. We pulled up at an open, and so good. It was right after he hung out with Varela and them, and it was right after he learned backflips. I walk in to like weigh in, and I look over the corner, and there's like a group of people around. I'm like, what are they looking at? And kid is shirtless, in like pants like these, doing backflips in the corner, and I'm like, what are we doing? We're here. It was you at Las Vegas Open. And I was like, what are we doing here, dude? He's like, comes up to me, dabs me up. I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, well, I'm showing everyone my flips, dude. He's walking around shirtless with a chain on. I'm like, where's your mom, dude?
Is it just me, or whenever you compete in ADCC, like the event or like the place I have it at, it's always cold. It's so cold.
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
Opens?
Yeah,
opens are
so
freezing.
cold.
Not in Thailand, brother. It was hot in the middle of the mall.
Really?
On those 1 inch not
Yeah, you fucking heat up.
1/5 inch mats. I wasn't competing. I was fine. I was still sweating on the sideline, but
The mats are really thin over there.
oh yeah,
I saw where
the last trials was crazy.
where Joseph competed, the mats were so thin. I was like, dang.
yeah.
Someone's gonna die.
Yeah.
Dude, if Cody Steele pulled up to that, he'd be foaming at the mouth.
It's like this is what I'm made for.
He just tries to kill a little Asian man. It's like, what the fuck, Cody, dude? But that's hilarious. You're gonna be you're probably gonna be pretty big. Your dad's fucking a
Yeah, your
unit.
dad's a
dude.
big
Dude, I
big
hope so.
fella.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up because my mom's 5'1" and then my dad's 6'1", so it's like I don't really know. Like I don't know.
You can hit it anywhere in the middle,
Yeah, 5'10's a good mix.
5'10", hopefully that'd be nice. I mean, 6 foot would be cool, but like I don't really care. Like height's not a big thing for me. I want to be tall. Like that's awesome, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Grappling, you don't need to be too tall. You want to be someone's better,
Yeah. I mean, for our sakes, I hope none of you guys get. I mean, you're already getting big,
Yeah.
so that's already a nightmare.
I think James has peaked.
No, yeah, I think this is the max for James. I don't think he's going to even put any more muscle on, dude.
All right, no.
Dude,
Okay, no.
I would love to see what James sees when he looks in the mirror.
Ronnie Coleman looking back at him.
These photos he's posted, I'm like, dude, I gotta unfollow this kid. What's going on?
It's literally just me and Roman. The little guys, but we have confidence. So that's all. That goes all the way.
Sure.
It's true.
Well, you know
Hey,
what?
he's humble though. He's humble.
I'm humble. I'm humble, bro. But you know what? Like, kind of beats me. This dude would do a whole MMA session before regular class, and then go to regular class and beat up everybody.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, then he goes and trains again at night.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
Yeah, most days, yeah.
And Damien too, right?
Yeah, Damon too.
Bro, he had to make sure he was messaging us. He's the first guy to message us, be like, how long is this podcast? And we are like, 1 hour. He's like, okay, cool. I gotta go train.
I got shit to do.
He's got shit to do.
I got to watch these guys train. I watch on the cameras while
There you go.
I'm laying on the couch, dude.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Sometimes when I get there early, I just watch and I'm like, this is real training.
Yeah.
This is cool. You guys have like someone telling you what to do. You guys are playing some games.
It's some of the most intelligent MMA training I've ever seen too. And Elton is the mastermind behind it. Hey?
100%. Yeah, he does a really good job. Just it's good to have a coach, and he just always follow him. And a lot of us all have trust in him. And I think it's a big thing. It's like when you're having a coach that you really trust. I think it's one of the best things you can have because like Damien talks about this. He's like, all right, whatever Ellen says, I can just trust. Or it's like for grappling, if Nicky Ryan or Nicky Rod tells him something, he can just trust it because he has confidence in them. So I think it's super helpful to have somebody that you can just believe in. And all right, if they tell me to do this, you can just give your 100% to it. There's never like, oh, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? Because you just trust them.
Yeah. It was cool. Elton was gone for the holidays and you were running some classes.
Yeah, just did like 2 sessions, I think.
Yeah. You're a good little coach, dude. I was watching. I was like, God damn.
Got to learn a little bit, been around the game a little bit.
You're doing a lot of cornering stuff in these sessions too.
Yeah,
Big corner simulation.
Yeah. Just because Damien's opponents, like he does fight sims a lot, whereas, sparring either a different guy every minute for 15 minutes or he'll do 3 5s with somebody. And it's like, me and Damien have been training for a long time and a lot of our rounds are very, it's it's like 4D chess going on over here. You know, it's like a lot of times stuff doesn't happen because we're playing like these little battles. So, and also his opponent's a lot different than my style. So we're trying to get him with guys that are similar to his style. And you know, I've always been able to coach Damon in striking. He's always coached me in grappling, and I feel like we have a pretty good connection there. So it works out.
Cornering in MMA is one of the hardest things to do. I must have cornered close to 20 something fights now.
Wow.
And
All in Australia?
yeah, all in Australia. And because the gym I'm from, M16, is a MMA gym.
Yeah.
And we've had a bunch of guys. I think around 20 must have been. And we have guys of all styles. We have this one kid called Crane. I think he's had like 5 fights, 5 fight of the nights. He's just scraps every time. It's to the death. He's just bleeding, like hitting 15 punch combos, then getting dropped and getting back up and just going. And it's like,
look at this guy.
he's making me age rapidly, but he's the man. And he's like one of those guys that just goes so hard. But yeah, I like some of my real closest friends, like Jack Hayes, he was a flyweight. He had a bunch of fights, and cornering him, just your heart is like in your mouth the whole time. You just feel sick when these guys are fighting. Or at least I do, you know, because it's not
scary, bro.
It's not the same, you know. As jiu-jitsu, it's like I'm nervous when the guys compete in jiu-jitsu way more than when I compete. But when they fight MMA,
You're not going to get kicked in the head.
I feel sick. You know?
And also, you can't control it, bro. It's like if you watch somebody get beat up, like I remember I cornered like 2 or 3 fights at Karate Combat, and these were guys that I wasn't really close with, but the guy I was staying with, he was cornering them. They needed a second person. I was the only one there, so I cornered them. And it's like they both lost via knockout, and it was like, I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Like, you're just watching people get knocked out. Like a minute, and this guy gets hit with a question mark kick, and his head bounces off the ground. I'm like, this is crazy watching people you know and people you like get hurt, you know. And then this other guy, he gets his eye just destroyed, and he's broken orbital, getting his leg chopped off. You're like, this is different than even someone getting Aoki locked, which still sucks. Don't get me wrong, but it's like,
Yeah, it's not that.
there's the Matei Shazinskis out there, but still getting head kicked it's just different.
Nah,
This made me think of I'm gonna get the story slightly wrong. I'm sorry, Miles, but Miles has tried to throw the towel in 3 times in fights, and every time it's bounced either off the cage or off the ropes and come back. I think
That's brutal.
It might have been once when
it's just the Rocky movie. Or is it?
so funny, but on one of them was I think it was Jack Hayes' fight. He was about to throw the towel, and then it bounced back, and Jack got up and started winning the rest of the round. And I was like, stuffing the towel back down.
Did he win the fight?
No, but
Okay.
We need to get the audio clip of that because I guarantee Miles throws. He goes, fuck. But
Did you ever want to do MMA?
like
Ever play around with it?
I've hit some pads, but I've never like sparred or anything. I considered it when I was younger and I was lighter, but when the weight started coming on and jiu-jitsu was taken off, it just wasn't viable. You know?
How long have you been training for?
Jiu-jitsu 16 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like a long
Like
time.
13, 14?
13 I started. Yeah.
What about you?
6 years.
Oh, dang.
I started late, dude. I started when I was 26, 25.
I will be a black belt for 7 years this year.
Dang.
Yeah,
Seven
so
years.
I've been around.
Been around. You got that, almost that 3rd degree.
Yeah,
Do you even get degrees or no?
not officially.
Not officially, but yeah, you're a 2nd degree.
Yeah, so probably maybe when I go back to Japan.
Nice. Is that where you got your black
Yeah,
belt?
my black belt from
Oh,
Japan.
wow.
Yeah.
You're a purple belt, right?
Yeah.
And what are you guys?
I'm a blue belt.
He should be.
I'm a green belt, so like highest kids belt.
Oh, okay.
He should be a blue belt. He's
I also had a green belt when I was coming up.
Really? What is that, like black belt kids?
Yeah, pretty much.
How old do you have to be to get a blue belt?
16.
So like IBJJF, it's like the year that you turn 16. So I'm technically the year that I turned 16. So
Okay.
a juvenile one now. So I should
Oh.
probably get my blue belt this year sometime. So
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
It's hard because, like, we could give Conner any belt that he wanted, really.
Yeah.
He's going to do fine. But it's like, you give him let's say we wanted to give him a purple belt, there's no competition then for him for the rest of the year. It kills his season.
yeah for IBJJF.
So
Yeah.
a lot of the juvenile guys, it's sort of stuck
Yeah.
when you're like 16, 17 in this sort of like weird in-between phase where obviously he's exceptionally, like I said, I would put him against 90% of black belts. I know he's gonna smoke him, but it's like you can't because you're gonna kill the career over time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take these like next 3 years off of him.
Yeah, you just want to get him as many matches as possible,
Yeah.
which makes sense. What's you guys just gonna are you guys focused on ADCC Opens the rest of the year for this season?
I already made the youth trials, so I think I'll only do probably the next trials. But right now, I'm just focusing on Worlds. to win youth worlds.
Okay, so you're just gonna do adult trials.
Adult trials and youth worlds.
Nice. What about you?
Yeah. Hopefully I get a youth invite to the World Championship soon. You know, if not, I might go to Portland in Oregon. So hopefully go get double gold over there, maybe triple gold again. We'll see. But yeah, I definitely want to start doing the adult advanced divisions more, just to play around in it, see how I do. Because like, there's definitely there's really good black belts that I'm seeing starting to enter the divisions that I want to get matches in with.
Yeah.
But yeah, looking forward to it.
I feel like it's a win-win for you right now to do the adult ones.
Yeah.
The match experience will be crazy.
Yeah.
These guys that have trained like me, and I've trained 16, 17 years, and you get all that experience to have the mat time with them.
Yeah.
Sure. It'll be cool to watch you guys. Yeah, it's definitely sick to be around and watching you guys fucking start taking off and shit, dude. Yeah, your dad was talking about strength conditioning yesterday. He was like, yeah, he's like, I've been getting Conner to do some stuff. I used to do some bodybuilding and shit.
Yeah.
Are you guys, do you do strength conditioning as well?
2 times a week.
And then you're doing 5 days a week.
Good fun. Yeah, I try to lift around 5 times a week.
Do you, or do you say
No,
like my morning class that you're going to come in 5 times a week, and then all of a sudden he's not been in for 6 months? Dude.
I actually lift. I always make that promise. I
Hey,
never show up to
Hey,
class.
you and Declan had that bet though, the guard pass bet. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's like, I bet you can't pass my guard. I was
And then he passes my guard like 5 times or 10 times.
like, brother, he's like, I'll come into the morning class if you pass my guard. I was like, you're coming, brother.
Yeah.
What was it? A bulldog choke? Did you got bulldog choke by him? No, I don't think. What was it?
It might have been.
It probably
It
was.
might have been after Joe had
Ben
done
Askren.
it to everyone.
Yeah, he came in all, I don't know. I think you were just having a spike of puberty that day. I don't know what it was. Maybe he got a little
He just
extra-
shoulder charge everyone. Was like, you're having it. Today.
Right.
He'll go up to people. We'll be in Vegas. He'll just talk shit to anybody, bro. I'm like, yo, what are you doing, bro? You know, like
random people in the street.
no, like random, like really good people. Like it could be like, you know how he goes up to Nicky Rice, like Nicky Round. Today's your day,
Owen?
bro.
No, me and Owen.
He'll go up
Yeah,
to
you
Owen.
go out. You and Owen are a
He
funny.
goes up to Owen, just like, you know, I'm cooking day, Owen. It's over, Owen. And then he's like, mate, what are you talking about, mate?
Owen loves it, dude. I picked up Owen from the airport, and he's like, "Oh, we're going to East, yeah?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, yeah,
And he's like, "Yeah, I got the youngins rolling through." And I was like, "Oh, really?" And he was like, "Yeah." This James Ortiz kid, man, he's just, you know, there's levels to this. I have to remind him whenever I'm in town. He's like, he pulled up. He's like, I got to smash him. You know what I mean? And I was like, all right. And then James comes in talking shit, and Owen's like, all right, come over here.
And they have good scraps, though. They have good scraps.
Yeah,
It's fun. You know,
It's fun, dude.
just talking shit and then just. Well, he does beat me right now. For right now. But he beats me up. He's good.
No, it's funny. No, it's definitely funny.
Really, the top 4 guy in ADCC is good.
He's good. He's good.
No, it's funny.
We got that big bro, little bro competition, and when he comes to the gym, so it's good.
No, it's good. All you guys talk shit. It's funny. You have to. You guys are at that age where it's prime shit talking.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. You bully Sal. And I'm not going to lie, it puts a smile on my fucking face. It's so fucking
Sal
funny.
walking up going, it goes too hard.
He goes too hard. I don't want to train with him.
Sal, man, when I first started training there, he would never go hard, but like I was just training him. He's like, he was pretty good, you know. Like Sal's got good technique. And then there was one day I got like a little bit too big. We didn't train in a while. And then
He's
like,
190
stopped.
pounds.
Yeah, but we stopped training. We stopped training after like a minute into the round. He's like, I'm not training with you no more. I'm not training with you no more. I'm like, brother, what's wrong? And he's like, no, we can't do this no more. Come on, Sally boy.
Dude, it's funny.
Like,
To,
you're fine at 145 pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different, bro. Come on.
yeah, Jackson.
Sal's on roids. He's off cycle right now, you know? I'm not getting when he's off cycle, but on cycle, come on, bro. We can.
Bro, it's funny. For people that like don't come into the gym, Sal will walk on the mat and Jackson just is like a fucking shark smells blood in the water. Just walks right over to him and just starts grabbing him and pushing him around. He's like, we're going to train today. And then he'll make him train during drilling. He'll just start attacking him and throwing him around. And you'll hear Sal be like, what are you doing? I'm not warm. I'm missing that. It's
Sal
out.
could never bring another woman to the gym, dude. Just watching Jackson bully him. She's going to leave him
Jackson
immediately.
just gives
that
it to
that
him.
own reel.
It's fucking funny. He's probably the most respectful one.
See money?
Yeah, he's nice and quiet.
Try to be.
You got to get you shit talking more. You got to start coming in calling your shots.
Y'all don't know the real C money.
I know. I said that to his dad. I was like, Connor's a pretty quiet kid. He's like, no. He's like, it's just around you guys. He's like, when he was around them, he's a little shit.
It's like, hey, I'm humble, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. You've been coming in for what? How many years now?
Man, like I'd say 2.5 years maybe. Yeah, I've been coming around just on and off, you know.
Connor's had the most drastic growth,
crazy.
though, like as a as a human and obviously on the mat.
Yeah.
But like, we like caught you well pre-puberty, and now you're like a young man. You know, like it's crazy to see. Like I remember you had a match, I believe, at one of the main characters.
Yeah,
it was super early one, and it was a kids match. You know, it wasn't a kid. Now you're like a grown man competing against adults in such a short span of time. It's crazy to see that growth. Like also in maturity of like technique and how you compete. It's amazing.
Bro, I screwed up. They put us on the booth for one of your matches.
Yeah.
And they put Declan on the booth. And then they're like,
Main
hey,
character?
No, this was BJJ World.
Oh yeah.
and they're like, yo, Austin, you're funny. Go hop on the mic. And I was like, okay. So I grabbed the mic and I don't know what I'm doing. He's actually good at commentating. He's like, yeah, it's a great match. I didn't realize you can't be biased.
Yeah, so
It's my dog.
It's
So
super.
he's going against a kid, and I was like, C-Money's going to ruin him. It's all good. And I'm like,
It's super hard when it's like one of these guys, and you're like, this would be a great match, blah, blah, blah. And Austin comes out and goes, this kid's fucked.
dude, this kid's
I was
fucked.
listening to it. I was like, let's go, Austin.
I was like, dude, everything the kid did, I was like, not gonna work. I was like, our boys got it. And then right after, I was like, everyone knew it. It's gonna happen. Declan's hitting me. I'm like, what? I was like, he's our boy. And he's like, dude, you're
Commentating.
you're commentating. You can't. And I was like, fuck him. And he's like, it's kids. You can't swear. And I'm like, oh shit. I was like, goddamn.
Double win.
I was like, oh well. I was like, you can't let me do that anymore. I guess you know what I mean. But
The event never ran after that one. It was your fault,
I
dude.
brought it down. And then, dude, there's the other broadcaster who does a really good job.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah, he just didn't know me enough to be like. He was just kind of looking over, and he was trying to play devil's advocate. And I was just arguing with him.
Oh my god.
But now looking back, I can see that he was like, I have to cheer for the other kid because you're so.
Yeah.
Everyone listening is like, oh, this guy obviously trains with Conner. Because I was saying it, I was like, I train with Conner. Conner's the man. He's gonna win. And then the other guy was like, well, the other guy's good too. And I was like, nope. I was like, nah. I was like arguing with him. I didn't understand at the time. I was like, nah, shut up, dude.
We need you on the CGI commentary. CGI 3.
Fuck.
You could do it. You could do it.
Absolutely get kicked
You
out.
and Hal T going that.
Oh my gosh.
Big up, Hal.
Dude, Hal's funny as hell. Or he's a good guy, but I don't.
Are you and Hal or you and Hanato Laranja?
Oh, yeah. You and Hanato have a skit, dude.
Dude, you guys could go.
It can't be worse than the Tom DeBlas.
Oh my god.
Bro.
That's bad.
That was, I don't know why that happened. Did Craig sign off on that? Do you know? Drew's hands are in the air. Yeah, his brother.
Bro, I mean,
What's the next tournament you guys have lined up, Connor?
I actually have another main character super fight February 7th coming up. So
Same one as Nick.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
are you going against an adult or?
some random kid. There's actually a few adults that turned me down. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm gonna fight some. I don't really know who the kid is. I haven't really seen that much about him, but he's won a few opens at ADCC, so hopefully it'll be a good scrap. So.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Feb 7th. I think I'm definitely back from the UK. I don't know if I'm in Vegas for the UFC BJJ yet,
yeah.
but if not, I'll.
Yeah.
Because it's in Dallas, hey?
Yeah. I think Taylor's on it too. I think she's in a bracket.
Yeah.
Main character. So
So I'll probably roll up
sick.
if possible.
Awesome.
Yeah. What about you?
I was thinking about getting a main character super fight, but I'm probably just gonna turn into Worlds or Trials.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. Just 2 trials, and you're just waiting. Sitting for your
Yeah,
next
either
scrap.
my next MMA fight. I definitely want to do another ADCC Open at some point, and then hopefully after either a fight or a good performance at trials, can get on to like a UFC BJJ.
Yeah,
Nice.
for sure. I mean, UFC with everyone talking about you, you got to be on their radar. So like prospects and shit.
And I feel like even just in like the bowl, it's like I could put on a good performance against a lot of people, and it'd be entertaining. You know, it's like if someone wants to wrestle with me or just scramble. It's like we'd be able to scramble for a long time and put on a good show.
Yeah, you guys are
Matai did a scramble yesterday that stopped the whole gym.
yeah, that was sick.
It was insane.
you guys are exciting as hell.
Yeah.
Put you in that bowl, it'd be absolutely electric, especially with someone else who wants to go like that.
That's just the biggest thing. It's like
You and a Rotolo?
one day, a little different right now, but one day. But anybody that just wants to scrap, it's like so I can put it on a good scrap against anybody. You know?
I love seeing it at the gym too. Like everybody just starts yelling, and it's just crazy.
Yeah, the gym
vibes are good.
explodes.
Yeah.
So it's crazy coming into some men. It's like I've been coming in for almost 3 years, and it's like, or almost 4 years actually. In August, it's like, dude, it's just like come here every day. Every day there's just crazy scrambles, crazy scraps. And it's like I started training at a Gracie Baja gym when I first started, and then went over to Fight Factory. And Fight Factory always had good scraps and so many great people there. But it's like now when I'm at Simple Man, it's like over the years, like, dude, every day you look around the room, there's just crazy scraps going on. Like today, it's like all the guys in the room getting ready for comps. Like, you look left and right, and there's just crazy stuff going on. It's like you literally have great matches every single day.
Yeah.
How old were you guys when you started?
4.
Jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, 4.
And Muay Thai?
I would say Muay Thai, like, I really got into it at like 10 or excuse me, 11. I would like box and stuff for fun, but not like super serious. I feel like I was really serious on the gi for jiu-jitsu until I was like 15, and then really started pursuing no-gi.
Beautiful.
I started when I was 5, and the reason why my dad didn't want me to be afraid of my shadow, so I was like, okay, I'll try this out. At first, I didn't like it. They had me doing like shrimps and stuff, and I was like, oh, these mats suck. They're so rough. I hate it. Getting cuts over my body and stuff. But then I actually started to actually train. I was like, okay, I like this. Like, I'm gonna stick with it and just see how it goes. And here I am. So,
I started off at 10 years old, so I've been in about 6, almost 7 years. So
You're the youngest in jiu-jitsu years in this room, dude.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I guess I'm the oldest. No, it was funny. I remember like I was doing a lot of like bolos and crab and stuff when I rolled with Jackson, and I was like, I'm gonna try to bolo him, and I went to bolo him, and he like he pummeled out, hit me with a crab, and took my back for a second. I was like, what the fuck? I just had to use man strength to push him off, and then after he was doing them to me, I was like, this kid can bolo, and I looked at him. I was like, you know how to bolo? He's like, I've trained since I was 3. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, he's like, I used to do gi stuff. I did gi tournaments all the time.
I feel like that's why you look at no-gi, like the guys with best bolos are all guys that started in the gi. Yeah, it's like Mikey, Levi. It's like they're all so good because they
we were so good at striking. I was like, he started striking, and then he started doing this at Damien. He was like, no, I've been. He's like, I've been doing this. I was like, oh shit, it's fucking funny.
how long have you been training for?
It might be 7 years now, 6, 7 years. Yeah.
But did you ever take gi seriously?
Yeah, when I started, I mean, there was like, but where I'm from, you have to like, there's only like 2 no-gi classes a week. Well, now there's like more because like it's exploding. Like there's a 10th planet now, so you can go there every day. But when I started, it was like everyday gi, and there's 2 gi classes a week or no-gi classes a week. So I just did gi all the time, but I really wanted to do no-gi because it was just more exciting to watch. Yeah. And then I did a lot of gi stuff. I traveled around, did like gi tournaments, and then was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to get good at this. Moved out here. Just did no-gi. So like the first I did 1 no-gi tournament before I came here because there's like no no-gi tournaments back home. And then just fuck it.
What about you, Declan? You ever were younger?
I did primarily gi up until maybe like 2020.
Europeans, brown belt medalist in the gi.
Sick.
Black belt, I won the Pan Pacifics and a ton of stuff in the gi. Tons of stuff in Japan in the gi. Primarily trained in the gi, competed at the Worlds a lot in the gi. Yeah, like perennial quarterfinalist. I never medaled at Worlds in the gi or no gi. I've never actually done Worlds in no gi, but
you would fucking. We were trying to get you to go there this year.
Yeah, I just didn't have the points. It's really hard to like qualify for the points and like time that like my qualification tournaments in between super fights and stuff. That's the hardest thing at the moment. Traveling.
Also, like you're getting paid.
Yeah, but it would still be a nice title to have
for sure. It was funny. We were doing like gi stuff at night for a bit, just like fucking around.
Yeah, these guys.
And
I realized.
And I knew, but no one else knew. And they're like, put Declan in a gi. Like, I want to get, like, I need to get my get back. Like, I've been doing the gi. And I was like, yeah, get your get back.
Worse for them.
He put the gi on, immediately fucking threw someone. Everyone was like, what the fuck? Like, it was like a nice judo throw to an arm bar. And they're like,
I had a
then
good,
he pulled guard.
Good
he was
Kataguruma.
Like,
fireman's carry in the gi, and I had my guard was good in the gi.
Yeah, and then he pulled guard. It was like a bunch of triangles, like a bunch of bolos. And they're like, what the fuck? He's like, I primarily competed at the gi. I was like,
what do you guys feel like is a better transition, going from gi to no gi or no gi to gi?
Gi to no gi is an easier transition for sure. Just because, you're not adding anything really, whereas you're taking away grips. Yeah. Whereas you go to no gi to gi, you're adding so many more layers, I think.
Different guards, yeah.
I think it can be done either way.
Yeah,
for sure.
For me, it was just opportunities just grew in no gi. Like to make money, although it was small money at first, it's like I can't justify training in the gi half my time when all my matches are no gi.
Yeah.
Nick Rod tried doing a segment at Simple Man the other day. He was like, he doesn't tell us. And he like walks up to us and he's like, Austin, what do you think's better, gi or no gi? And I was like, in what context? He said, like, who's better? I was like, gi guys. He was like, I think he was trying to get clickbait of us talking shit. And I was like, gi guys. He's like, what? Why'd you say that? And I was like, I don't know, they're pretty fucking good. I was like, the pool of people who do the gi is way bigger. So like to excel, like it's hard because the divisions are so big.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, next person. Asked Declan. He's like, gi.
Yeah.
And then he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? We're like, you're talking to two failed gi guys who went
Yeah.
to
We do this because it's actually easier.
Yeah.
I trained in the gi like for the first time in almost a year last week, and it's just so crazy how different it is. It's like even trying to scrap in the gi. It's like if you can scrap in the gi, it's super fun, but it's just so different. Like the guards are annoying. Like anything in the gi is just way harder, and it's like can only imagine how good the top of the gi guys are. Like how good they really are on the gi. It's different, you know.
Yeah, dude, like Keenan in his prime would
Yeah.
be fucking crazy.
Nightmare.
Like all
I'm about Keenan.
Brandon was Keenan, dude. Yeah,
Unstoppable.
he was the man. And he did double grand slam at purple and almost the brown. It's crazy.
pretty sick. So how often are you going to Vegas?
There's certain times I go more. Like I went for almost a month. I went to Vegas for like 2 weeks. Went on vacation, came back, went for like another week. Like there'll be times I'll be there for like a long time. Like or I'll go like 3 times in like a month or 2, and then there'll be times where I won't go for like 3 months. Like last time I went, me and James went in December for like UFC BJJ. There was Nogi Worlds. There was a bunch of stuff going on. So I like to go also when there's a lot kind of going on, because then you get so many visitors coming in for Nogi Worlds. Like we went to Andy's and there was like 30 high level guys, and like Owen was there, Ferris was there, Cody was there. There might have been some like high level MMA guys going in. But I try to go at least once every 2 months. I think it's good just to get different looks, especially for MMA. Like the jiu-jitsu is really good out there, but I mean I don't need to have. I have the best jiu-jitsu guys in the world here. So it's still good to get different looks like Andy's or Syndicate, but MMA is just different out there. There's I go to the PI and there's Alex Pierre might be there one day, Patty's there another day. Not saying you get to train with them, but it's just a different look. You get to see these guys, and I go to Syndicate. I'm doing 3K rounds with Marab.
Syndicate's a crazy gym too. Have you been?
No.
We went pre ADCC.
Yeah.
And like you're just like watching all of these you're like, I know that guy, I know that
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
It's like all of the best MMA guys.
That's Sean Strickland, right?
No,
That's Extreme Couture.
That's Extreme Couture.
Oh, okay.
But
10 minutes away.
Oh, that's sick.
yeah,
Syndicate's a huge gym.
it's
too.
Oh, that's
massive.
Shane Shapiro?
Yeah, Shane and Jerry.
And-
Oh, sick.
And it's all sponsored by Monster, which is sick.
Damn.
I was like,
You gotta go.
get me the
gotta go.
contacts.
Give me the contacts, dude. Fuck, dude. Alex Pereira, when I see videos of him standing next to people, of guys that I know, I'm like, how big are you?
Dude, he's gigantic.
I can't tell on TV, but then I see a photo of him next to someone else that I've met, and I'm like, how fucking big is this guy? Like, how'd you make 185?
I've seen him and Francis Ngannou in person. Like we were eating and we saw Francis, and it's like Francis is definitely bigger, but it's like you don't want to get hit by those guys, bro. Like you look at Pierre, he's just so wide. He's like, you look at his hands, like you can see how big his hands are. Like you think I have big hands? I saw a dude's hands, I was like, bro, this is crazy. Like no wonder he hits people and just turns the lights off.
Yeah, I was at random tangent. When I was in Japan, my friend Hideki fought. He fought in Disneyland.
What?
Yeah, they have like fight shows in Disneyland. It's sick, and they have like these
Mickey Mouse is the fucking walking there.
like crazy like mismatched
Minnie's
fights.
the ring girl.
And they had this like tiny Japanese guy. I say tiny. He was tiny in comparison. Maybe like 170 pounds. Fight Hongman Choi. Do you remember Hongman Choi?
The
He's like
Giants?
7 foot.
The guy who got slept by our boy?
That's it. That's it, dude. Insane. I put because I got introduced to Hongman. He's very unwell, being that big. Like before the fight and after, was just laid down in the back because he's in so much pain. And I put his glove
Oh my
on both hands and still had space to move around. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Japan's funny. They love fighting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Different out there.
They fucking
But
love
so how did you get into Japan? Like what, you got your black belt over there?
Yeah, so I started going to Japan as a blue belt. Marcus Souza came over and did a tournament in Australia and like just was insane. I was like, I've never seen jiu-jitsu like this. It's so dynamic.
Yeah.
And then his brother Roberto Satoshi was
Yeah.
beating everyone at the time, beat JT Torres, beat everyone.
So she's awesome.
Was until recently the Risen champion and had the most title defenses in Risen.
He was super good. I remember seeing him in Risen, and then he was supposed to do a grappling match with Andrew Tackett. It never ended up happening.
Yeah.
This was a couple years ago. It was on that. It was in that tournament that William and Kenta fought each other. Andrew went over there too. I forgot the name of that tournament.
I can't remember.
They
either.
did like maybe 1 or 2 events, but it was a
Yes.
pretty small event. Yeah.
And so they came over and then I went. I went for like a month the first time and then 3 months and then it just turned into longer and longer trips, So it ended up basically going through all my belts from blue to purple. I trained from blue to black. I trained there.
You said that there was like guys there like going out for cigarette breaks. Shit,
No. That's not in bonsai. Bonsai's pretty. The training's super hard, but like Sakuraba would famously do it, and his guys back in the day.
Dogs, dude. Going outside, ripping a dart, coming back.
Like
I've had some beers with Sakuraba though. That's pretty sick.
That's a good story.
He seems like the man.
Yeah, he is the man. It was after Quintet. Heisem actually knee-barred me, and then I was like, well, I guess I'm going out with Sakuraba. And it's like Sakuraba and like one of the teams are all old fried guys, and we're just all sat around having beers. And I was like, this is sick.
Bro, did you see this is a random tangent too, but did you guys see I don't know, these fucking what were they influencer, they're like with some influencer kid and his friends were walking drunk through like it was sure the Jake Paul bro,
Yeah,
they
Jack-
shoulder
Jack
checked
Doherty.
fucking
Yeah.
he shoulder checked Arlovsky, and Arlovsky turned around and was like, the fuck, and the guy said something to him, and Arlovsky was just like bang.
Yeah, like five different guys.
Just like started to fucking hit him. His wife's like, and then he's like yelling at them, and they're like, "What are you doing? You're a psycho." It's like, bro, don't shoulder check Andre.
Yeah, you're crazy.
It was the former UFC heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Bro, the guy's like, he's retired, sure, but
Had 700 fights.
they had to force retire him. He was like,
Yeah,
"I'm still good," and they're like, dude, you
It's
still."
like, Seat has added 5 more wins.
He's dude, he's fucking massive too. I'm like, what are you guys doing? And they're trying to give him shit for it, and it was like,
People don't realize how big these heavyweights are. You know?
It's like all these streamers like starting beef with these guys. It's like, bro, they don't care. Like Arlovsky, he'll do whatever. You know, like you see like the like a lot of these streamers get into
Sean
boxing.
Strickland and
Yeah,
Stika.
Sean Strickland too. Like Sean Strickland loves beating up these streamers. You know, like you see these guys, they'll get 30K live viewers just to get beat up by Sean Strickland, and then it gets posted all over, and there's millions and millions of views. It's like
I saw
I'll take
there's
a little beating.
I saw there was one with Dan Hooker. I was like, that's not the guy to do this. with.
Dan looks
He'll-
crazy too.
He'll want to fucking hurt you, bro.
Have you ever heard that interview where Dan's talking about him getting in a fight with another UFC guy from New Zealand? And they're like, what happened? He's like, it's probably my fault. I stole his hat and then told him he could fight me for it. Then they just scrapped in some pub, dude.
Have you guys seen Dan's promotion that he runs?
Yeah.
The 1 minute rounds thing.
It's
That
like
thing's crazy.
It's like phone book fucking, or it's
Yeah.
like phone booth
It's just,
fighting.
it's just in a gym, and then they're just fighting for 1 minute. It's like you see guys getting slept, or it's like, do they do just 1 minute, or they do three 1 minute?
I have
rounds?
no idea. But
I
it's
don't
just
know if they just do
wild.
1 minute only, or if they do 3 ones. But like these guys are just going crazy for 1 minute. Like literally just like Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje for a minute straight. It's
That's
insane.
fucking crazy. Did you know who the guy, or you were about to grab the mic? Who was the guy who did the thing with Dan Hooker? You saw that video?
And Hooker, Speed? No, was it Speed? I couldn't tell. No,
don't like
it wasn't.
Speed.
There's another dude
This
named.
kid was talking shit to him, and I was like, do you not know who Dan Hooker is? Like, he's
Yeah,
a
dude.
psychopath. He seems like a great dude.
I've heard some great stories. I know some guys that have gone and trained over there in New Zealand, and he likes to party.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw a video before he went against Armin Sarukian, and it's like him mowing his lawn. He's like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't fucking like the guy. He's like, I'm out here working for a living, mowing my own lawn. He's showing up with a Phantom. Maybe that's why I don't like him. You know what? It fucking pisses me off. He's like, I'm trying to drink beer, have a good time. This guy's doing whatever he wants. I just don't like him. I was like, all right, then.
I've never heard anyone like cool who's interacted with Dan Hooker not like him.
No.
He seems hilarious.
That would be a good one to get on the pod. Dan, if you're listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that dude, that Sam, he was I want him to beat Armin Sarukian because that whole media thing, I was like, you're killing it. It like shows him sitting in the same room. It was right after he said like, he's like, I don't know what Patty Pimblett. He's like, Patty Pimblett's just getting like brought up. He hasn't done anything because like they were like, what do you think about Patty being? They loaded the question like, Patty's a top 5. And he's like, Patty Pimblett's a top 5. And they're like, yeah. He's like, okay. And that's all he said. And then they kept asking about it. And he's like, look, like, I don't think he should be top 5. And then Patty's coach, it wasn't even Patty, was like, you're in the same room as us now. What do you want to say? He was like, I don't think you're a fucking top 5. He just stood on business. He's like, I'll say it to your fucking face. You're a good kid. I don't think you think you're a top 5. And they were just like quiet. And he's like, yeah, like what the I was like, why would you? I was like, dude, you know he's going to stand on it. Like, he's
I lost some money on a bet with Dima on a Paddy fight, so I don't want to talk.
Patty Chandler?
Yeah. I was like, Chandler's coming.
I was going to say, can we talk about this
Well,
on
I
air?
was gonna say on that same fight, I took Patty against Chandler, but me and Damien bet, so I got $50 from Damien.
You are you're
Dima was a good sport though, and gave me the money back for
Jackson's-
driving him around.
Jackson's got a lucrative side gig going.
I don't think we could discuss
we talk
this
that?
too far.
I got NDA.
Yeah, I mean his dad is very good at picking.
There's going to be insider trading soon, you know?
You better be on my future UFC fight. I'm gonna lose on purpose, you know.
If anyone could arrange it, it'd be your dad, dude. The shit he's talking to me about. Holy fuck! How many minutes are we in? 1 hour.
Oh,
You got to go, right?
I'm good.
You good?
Longer.
Well, this will be super interesting because we have a lot of people that are super deep in their careers that we asked this question to. It's going to be super interesting to get you guys so fresh. I know you've done it for a long time, but you got such a long way to go. But we ask everyone, what is your end goal in whatever you're doing in life, in your sport, whatever it may be? Very open-ended, but what's the end goal for you boys?
For me in my sport, I think for MMA, I want to be like, everyone just says they want to be a UFC champion, which I think is great. But I feel like when you look at some like guys that change the sport, like you could say from like UFC 1, you know, with the hoist and that. And then you can see like, you know, GSP, John Jones, and kind of the evolution of that. I want to be kind of seen as somebody that kind of changed the sport, or like it was just different. Like Conner, Connor's not considered one of the greatest of all time, but he's also like one of the guys that changed the sport and made it so popular. So I kind of want to be in that boat of like, maybe I don't make the sport more popular, but I change something in the sport, or just make it seen differently, you know, like obviously it might not be as big as sports like hockey and football and stuff like that, but the goal is to make it as popular as possible and kind of make it this big sport, because there's no reason it can't be as big as other sports. And then in life, just kind of being able to have kind of whatever I want and just be happy, you know, be at peace with myself, and knowing that, you know, starting at a young age and keeping the same goal since I was, you know, 4 years old, just making sure I accomplish everything I want, and just being at peace with that.
That's incredible. One thing I think will be pretty amazing will be you'll be sort of the first generation of MMA where we'll see the kids starting from so young and have that documented all the way through. You know? We haven't really seen that yet because the sport's still so young.
Yeah, 100%.
That's definitely getting clipped when you get your first title.
Yeah.
We're running that back.
We had him.
What about you?
Get that money. No, I'm just kidding.
Sam.
Yeah, you know, I mean, any big promotion like UFC, BJJ, or like who's number one, whatever the end goal is, I want to be champion. Obviously, everybody says it. Like he said, everybody says that. But yeah, I like to change the sport. I like to do something cool, hit something cool. Like just like people like know me as like, oh, that's the guy that did that in the past. Oh, I want to learn from him. Like I like to open my own school in the future. That'd be really cool. And like just teach people like what I've done in the past, or like just like what I've grown up doing. Like I'd like to do like set classes and like just teach people, you know, what I've done in the past, like what I've accomplished, all that stuff. But yeah, definitely a champion in a big organization like UFC BJJ or UFC BJJ. I think that's like the end goal. That'd be really cool. And then just, you know, be wealthy, retire my parents, obviously. I have a sister with special needs, so I'd like to retire her and have her, if she wants to live with me, she can live with me. But yeah, all that good stuff for sure. Yeah.
Well, James.
No pressure there, Ortiz. If you say be humble, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
We're jumping this guy.
I think obviously I want to see not only myself grow but them grow. Like I can't wait to see him UFC BJJ champion, him UFC champion, maybe even UFC BJJ champion too, win two belts. But my end goal probably, I obviously want to win a belt too, but I just want to see how far I can go in life, and just it's not about just fighting too. Like I want to get closer with God, with my family. You know what I mean? So yeah, I want a belt though, and I'm gonna beat Declan Moody before. Even if he's in his deathbed, I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him. I want that win.
You want to beat him or you want to kill him, dude?
You still
It
get
might take killing me to beat me.
Yeah.
you still get bulldog choked. He's hitting the nurse call. He's like, "Come get this fucking kid out of here." Also, how purple he is, dude. His deathbed might be fucking 8 years. Who fucking knows?
I'll still be good to go.
Yeah, you'll still be good. No, man. I mean, it's fucking sick to like just watch and be a part of like your guys. It's like, I mean, be a part. Like you guys are doing all the work. We just get to watch. But even just being in the room and watching, like, it's easy. Like I've said this before. It's easy. I said this to Corbin. But like, it's easy to cheer for talented people. It's fucking a million times easier to cheer for them when you know that they're just solid kids, solid head on their shoulders, and like the work ethic. Like that's what I respect the most. Like whatever you guys do in your fucking life, like your dreams, your aspirations, like the work ethic and maturity you guys show, it's truly fucking great, dude. Like it's really fun to watch. So like I know we all talk shit and stuff like that, but like It's fucking sick. You guys are killing it, man. Like, you guys have already done so much. Just keep your head on your shoulders, and you guys are, it's really fun to watch, guys. You guys are killing it.
Yeah, it's exceptional to see. You guys are great kids. Never change that. That's the most important thing. We're excited to see you guys grow and to support you as much as we can as well. So on that note, thank you very much. The White Monster Podcast signing out.
There you go.
Peace out.
Thank you, guys.